Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. In this video we are going to take a look at the strength Goten kid from father to son. So this is the strength Goten unit that recently EZA'd as a part of the Majin Buu Saga Extreme Z area. Now Goten looks pretty solid overall. He is a youth category lead of Ki +3, HP attack and defense of 77%, and he is also a strength type Ki +3 HP attack and defense of 50%. He greatly raises defense for one turn and causes supreme damage to the enemy and lowers their attack. He has attack and defense of 150%, plus an additional attack and defense of 50%, Ki +5, and all allies attack and defense of 10% and chance of performing a critical hit of 10% when there is an ally whose name includes Goku Angel or Trunks Kid attacking in the same turn. Goku's family category allies get Ki +1 and attack and defense of 30%. Now overall his passive is quite restrictive, but they do give him the option to have at least Goku or Trunks, so you can run him to his semi-full potential on at least any team that he's on. In terms of links, he's got Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, all in the family, the Innocence, Budding Warrior, Supreme Power, and Shattering the Limit. In terms of categories, he's on Fusion, Hybrid Saiyans, Majin Buu Saga, Goku's family, Youth, Siblings Bond, Gifted Warriors, Heavenly Events, Time Limit category, Bond of Friendship, Entrusted Will, and Fused Fighters. And that's it. Looking really decent, very interesting unit, obviously designed to run with the Goku from the same event, or alternatively with any Trunks Kid on a Hybrid Saiyans or Youth team. But we'll get a pretty decent look at Gohan overall, and we'll get to see just how well he does. I think for the most part I wanted to try him in this video on a Youth team, as I do think he will perform significantly better alongside that physical Goku. They have a lot of synergy, sharing 5 links, sharing all in the family, their main defensive link, and also obviously they both support the Goku's family categories, so they both kind of really play off each other really well. So I thought it would be great to see him in a setting whereby he's not necessarily, he's got the Trunks Kid active, but he doesn't have all in the family, he doesn't have the additional support, because a majority of his categories, Fusion, Hybrid Saiyans, Youth, Gifted Warriors, Bond of Friendship, Entrusted Will, Goku's not on a lot of those categories, so it's good to see how well Goten does on these categories himself. Overall, he should still be pretty decent. 2.2 million, really good. 108k defense before super, which is good. Remember, he'll gain quite a bit of defense after supering, so he's looking pretty solid so far. I would say he's looking really decent. Good for a Rainbow free-to-play unit for sure, and performing decently without that perfect synergy that he has with the physical Goku Angel. So I think overall he's looking pretty solid so far. In terms of his links, there's obviously a couple to prioritize. So Shattering the Limit is his only real key link, barring the Saiyan Lineage. Both of those are links you're going to want to prioritize, especially Saiyan Lineage if you are going to link level this unit in any way, shape or form, although obviously I don't suggest it. You have Saiyan Warrior Race, all in the family, the Innocence, Budding Warrior, and Supreme Power. The Innocence, Budding Warrior you can easily get done on a youth team, which makes them really strong links. There are 15% attack links each, which makes them 30% attack at full link level. Then we have all in the family, the most important defensive link overall for Goten, which you can pretty easily get on Goku's family team, but you might struggle to get anywhere else, especially since you do need a Trunks at some point to link with him, or at least be in his rotation, so you do need that. Same level of defense, 108,000. We don't have that much support on the rotation. Again, nothing too major. Obviously, Goten himself looking pretty solid. I must say, looking really decent. Gonna do some decent numbers. He will perform straight up better with Goku, and you'll probably see that in Goku's review video. You'll see that Goten does better, but that's because that is his ideal situation. Obviously with these units it is a bit difficult to measure them because they're designed essentially to run on the Goku's family team with the other unit from their free-to-play event, so that's what they're designed for. But I like to take a look and see how well Goten does on a team where it's not what he was designed for, and rather so to see how well he does on a team where he can do okay, but not his peak performance. So Goten's looking really decent though. As a free-to-play option, I think he's a good kind of pseudo option for youth or gifted warriors or things like that. I think if you're looking for a somewhat decent link partner for the AGL LR, you can obviously use Goten. I think he's a decent linking partner. And yeah, I think you can get a decent amount out of him. Obviously, he is a Goku's family category support as well. So other Goku's family units on the same category will have a decent time still. So yeah, Goten overall looks solid, if not unspectacular, on the youth team. And this is what you can kind of expect on any team where you can't run him with physical Goku. Now that being said, Goten is very good. If he activates All in the Family, gets a little bit of additional support, he can hit 150 or so thousand defense, and it raises quite a bit after he fires his super attack. Remember, he's greatly raising defense, and he also gains an additional attack and defense of 50% after firing that super attack. So he is providing a lot right off the surface level that you're not really seeing in the raw numbers here. 2.2 million is a decent attack stat as well, especially for a free-to-play unit. It's very much kind of in the meta for free-to-play units now at a rainbow level. So 2.2 million is really solid. And he's got that 77% youth category lead, which will come in handy when we free-to-play challenge the youth Super Battle Road stage. So Goten is looking solid. I definitely like him and think he's alright. And we'll take a look at his linking partners now, because yeah, I think he did pretty decent overall. So obviously, when you're looking at Goten's link set, it is a pretty decent link set. It's one of those link sets whereby he's going to have a couple good linking partners, but also you're mainly concerned with higher links with Goku Angel and with higher links with Kid Trunks units due to his design. Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, very common, very powerful links on Hybrid Saiyan and obviously Pure Saiyan's teams for non-Super Saiyan units. All in the Family, the Innocence, Budding Warrior, Supreme Power, and Shattering the Limit kind of creates a very decent overall link set with decent diversity for whatever team he's on. In terms of youth-based teams or things like that, obviously you want to focus on Shattering the Limit, the Innocence, and Budding Warrior. That's what you get with the LR AGL unit, but you also get a pretty decent linking partner in the form of the physical Super Saiyan Trunks Kid, who I think overall is probably the better option to link Goten with if you do want to go down the youth/hybrid Saiyans line. There's a free-to-play option in the form of the AGL Kid Trunks, but it's not necessarily entirely required. Like I wouldn't say that it's absolutely necessary or anything like that. Then of course, if you want to take more of a look, you can look at the Saiyan based links, so Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, and just obviously the All in the Family possibly as well. Supreme Power is a link set that you generally only have for Majin Buu Saga units, but that is what it is. Goku's obviously his best linking partner by a country mile. They both play off each other really well. Goten's required for Goku's passive, Goku is required for Goten's passive, and they share the major links: Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, All in the Family, Supreme Power, and Shattering the Limit. He also shares them with Ultimate Gohan, but Ultimate Gohan doesn't really activate his passive, so it's not necessarily the same effect, although they obviously are pretty decent linking partners if you are looking down that route. He shares 3 links with the LR GT Junior duo, which is pretty decent, I guess, overall if you are looking for some more free-to-play pairing options. But yeah, I think overall that's pretty much everything that you need to focus on. Obviously, All in the Family is a very important link, so if you can, try and focus on it where possible. And there's plenty of Goku units that will do this, but specifically you're looking for Goku Angel units. This Gohan Kid shares 5 links with Goten, which is great, but Gohan Kid doesn't fulfill any of his passives, which is a little bit of a shame. I guess on a youth team, if you're going to have a Trunks appear as a floater on every turn, you could possibly run this pairing together, but otherwise I wouldn't suggest it. But that's it from me, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment and I'll try and get back to you, and bye!